Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do just like a FAQ, frequently asked questions regarding surgery and Dr. Dowback. Basically I did something similar to this. Well, I did do this on live, but I don't think everybody caught the live. And I told you guys y'all are more than welcome to ask me any type of questions regarding surgery, whatever questions really, but this is specifically for surgery, because I know a lot of girls had questions about surgery. Basically, like my doctor, not doctor, but y'all all know I had surgery with Dr. Dowback, but y'all asked me a lot of questions like recovery time, where I stayed, massages, all that kind of stuff. So today I kind of want to go over that, and I haven't dolled up in a minute, so let me know what you guys thinking. I got my cute little dress on. It's super short, so I could probably only wear it around the house. I probably could wear it outside, but we're not there yet. I want to get real cute. I'm loving the backyard scenery type thing, so that's what we're doing. So let's get started. First thing first, I had surgery with Dr. Dowback January 24th of this year, 2020. And I had surgery. The surgery was about 2 hours long. I would say I was first case. I asked to be first case. And I think I arrived there. I had to be there around 5 o'clock, 5:30. You guys will see them. Y'all, if you haven't watched my vlog, watch the vlog in Miami. Dr. Dowback. Dr. Dowback is located in Miami. And I was first case with her. Now, she does surgery at her clinic. She is affiliated with New Life, because you guys asked me a lot of questions about that. She is affiliated with New Life Plastic Surgery, but she has her own office. It's called Glamorous Life or Christine Jurgensen Center. And if you go to my IG page, you'll see the picture that I took in front of it. She has her own office and her own staff, own anesthesiologist, all that stuff. She does it in her actual office, in the back, in the clinic. And I know it sounds like crazy, but a lot of surgeries have that. She has no deaths, and she has a clean history of surgery, recovery, no deaths, no malpractice, anything that I'm aware of. I've also looked at no deaths. She didn't have any deaths. She does perform safe surgery. Also, I wanted to tell you guys my pre-op weight. So when I got there, I lost 20 pounds prior to having my surgery. 20 pounds. I was going to the gym, eating right. I was actually on a plant-based nutrition system, that if you look on Instagram, it is called Body Complete RX. It's by a black owned brand, but the results are phenomenal. You could go look at the reviews. I will link it in the description box below. Also, my pre-op weight was 197. My BMI, it was 32. At the time before surgery, it was 34. 34 is her cutoff BMI. So I could have stayed at the 34 and still had my surgery, but you want to get as close to your goal weight as possible, because you are doing surgery, right? She's going to help you get down, and it's not really about the weight loss thing. It's like sculpting, that kind of thing. You're gonna have to keep your results up, but basically you want to get as close as to your goal weight, so that you can see your body form and shape and mold after the swelling. So my weight was 197, my BMI was 32, and my height is 5'5". I'm 5'5" and a half. My measurements right now, my current measurements, my bra size is 38 double D. You know, guys, I told y'all I wanted to decrease this, but my bra size is 38 double D. My under bust underneath here is a 31. My waist right now is a 28. And my hips are a 46. This is all in inches, okay? So also going back to Dr. Dowback, her office is on West Flagler Street. And you can see me in that video going to Miami. You see, me going to her office. Also, what was I gonna say about her? Yeah, I was first case. It takes about 2 hours. All that stuff, anesthesia. I did pre-op the day before. So when you get there, they don't tell you things. You have to kind of ask questions prior. So Also, I'm sorry if I'm jumping around, but I just want to make sure I touch base before I forget. So when you go to pre-op, the day pre-op is usually the day before. I got there 2 days prior. So I got there on the 22nd. My surgery was on the 24th. I left here that Wednesday on Delta, and I left on the 28th, I believe, 28th, 29th. I stayed a total of 6 days, 5 nights at my recovery house, which is Resort Recovery Miami. But I just want to touch base with this real quick. So yeah, I was first case. I also I think I told you that already. 5 hours? No. Yeah. So pre-op. You go to pre-op, and pre-op starts at I believe at 12 noon. She only does a total of 6 cases a day. So my surgery was at 5. I was done. I don't quite remember because it's a little foggy, but I remember getting up, after the surgery. So you get up. I got up. And they have you sit down in a wheelchair. I sat down in a wheelchair. They pushed me out to the guy, Alex, at the recovery house. He was there waiting for me. I got in the back. I laid on my stomach, and I went to recovery house. So the day before, you do pre-op. I got there 2 days prior just to make sure that I was good. I didn't need any extra blood work, that kind of thing, because those things can be irregulated when you're flying. So take that in consideration. I want to make sure I didn't have any hiccups with that. So I did that. My pre-op was the day before, which was the 23rd, which is a Thursday, and basically she starts her pre-ops from 12 noon. Okay, so you get there. You don't repeat any blood work unless they feel like it's something you need to repeat. So the blood work that you have done at your regular physician's office or your doctor's office, and your EKG and your letter of clearance, it's good for 30 days. That's why they tell you don't have it more than 30 days. They only give you the sheet 30 days, because you're only able to do it. Your blood work is only good, within 30 days. So that's why they give it to you a month prior, 30 days prior, because your blood work is only good for 30 days. I hope I made that clear. So you go to the pre-op. They have your blood work. They're supposed to. I brought copies just to make sure, because I didn't want no hiccups. I wanted to know what I wanted them to see everything they were looking at. Anything they want to repeat, like whether you have a low hemoglobin or whatever, she'll take that into consideration. That's why you also take the supplements a month prior, so that if it is on the cusp, you should be good. She didn't repeat mine, even though it's slightly low, not like major, slightly, because I haven't taken the supplements. I'm sorry, she did repeat it. We did another CBC. I had to pay, I think, $66 for that. So we repeated that. Also, after you go there and you have your blood work done, when you first get there, you're going to fill out like a large book full of paperwork. You're basically like almost like signing your life away, saying you're okay with everything, even if you don't get the results, for law purposes. It's a huge book. When I'm talking about it's a huge book, it's a huge book. It is not like a regular folder. It's like a binder, like a 3-inch binder that you used to have to school, with all your information. You're signing documents, everything. Basically, you're signing your life away. And then you can do your payment after that. After you've seen her, or you can do your payment and then you see her. I think it's the other way. It's a little iffy now that I remember, but I believe I saw her first, and then after I came out, I had the option to pay if I wanted to. And I think, what was it? I paid at pre-op. Yeah, I paid at pre-op, and later on that day, they text you and tell you what time to be at your surgery. Time. I knew I was going to be first case. I just didn't know it was going to be 5 o'clock. I think it was like 5 o'clock I had to be there. 5 o'clock, 5:30, something like that. So you do your pre-op. You get there. You do whatever blood work you need to do in addition to what you already have. if that is required. You sign the paperwork, and then basically she takes a look at you. She asks you all types of questions, your ideal goal, what you want. She's going to tell you exactly what she does. You're going to be in her office, and she's just going to basically look at you. You're going to show her your stomach, your body, what you want to have done. You want a big butt, you want small butt, you want something natural. I feel like for me, when I was in there, I got to see other girls who had their surgery, because usually they come in around 12 noon, and they do well, throughout the whole time morning, because in the morning she's doing surgery. So about noon, like, a lot of girls start coming in and have their post-op massages, because if you bought a package, you have to go to the facility there and have your package. My surgery was a total of $6,000 altogether. I believe I called the other day for around 2, and that's like $5,500. I'm like, there's no way I'm paying $5,500 for the same thing I just had done. So take that into consideration. I think it's $5,500 right now. And that's with the Cell Saver. The Cell Saver comes with it. That's not an option to opt out. It comes with it. Just basically preserving your cells, making sure that the fat stays. Once it's redistributed to the area that you want, whether it's your hips, your butt. That's why she has a high success rate. I'm still considering around 2, without a doubt. So I figured I would wait a year, let everybody else get their surgeries out. I figure since I have mine, I know since the whole COVID thing, you guys are trying to get in there. And I figured I want to wait a little while, because even if I'm going to do around 2, I want to have more fat. I don't want to gain weight, but I want to have more weight to take, more fat to take from wherever area I want, and just distribute it in my butt. So I'm going to show you what I look like in a second. I just want to go over this real quick. So basically, you guys, after that, I stayed at the recovery house for probably 6 days, 5 nights. I told you guys that. I'll leave Alex's information down below. I love the resort recovery. I don't get paid nothing. I don't get promotion. I don't get none of that stuff. I'm just telling you guys, because this is a place you want to go, especially if this is your first time having surgery. I've never had surgery other than having my child. And I feel like I would want you guys to go somewhere where I would highly trust, and I would feel like it was like you were at home. You know, like somebody was taking care of you at home. The level of care, the cleanliness, the level of attentiveness. They take your vitals. They feed you fresh food. I didn't have no problem whatsoever. Super clean. Bed is comfortable. And after you leave there and I had my surgery, Alex got my medicine. I should have did it the day before, but I didn't do it the day before. I don't know what I was thinking. She gives you all your prescriptions at pre-op. And you also get a booklet. I'm going to show you what the booklet looks like. The booklet looks like this. So this is what it is. See what I'm talking about? Christine Jurgensen Center. Glamorous Life Cosmetic Surgery. The only person you go through New Life is the actual, the surgical consultant. Like the one who sets you up, initiates the whole ordeal, the packaging, the pricing, all that stuff. That's the only person you deal with from New Life. After that, even when you get to your actual get there in Miami, you don't see anybody from New Life. You go straight to her center, the Glamorous Life at Christine Jurgensen on West Flagler. You only do your contract with them, and then they do talk to each other, but they're two separate buildings. So basically, in here she has her information. There's a transformation sheet. It's telling you about her surgeries, her before and afters, about her, all her work, all of that, what a BBL is. And here I have my wish pictures. You also get a booklet of everything she says, different looks, that kind of thing. Because I know you guys asked about this, the difference between lats and hips. So this is hips, this is lats. The lats is basically like slim down on the sides, and then you have both. And I have both. So I feel like I was already kind of shapely before I put on weight years ago over the period of time. So she's gotten me back to what I'm with, a little bit more enhancement, which I'm thankful for. I am happy with my results. without a doubt, I am happy because I feel like I'm back to myself. I still feel like I'm more natural, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm still natural to me. Let's see. So after you get to the recovery house, also massages. You guys asked me a lot about massages. You can get a package here. I highly recommend Ari. She does a tape method there. That's who did my massages there. She has years of experience. She's been doing it forever. And after Ari did all my massages, because I bought a package of 3. When Ari, I don't know if prices have changed. I think I paid $300 altogether, 3 something, maybe $315. But let me tell you something. It was worth it. It was like $100, I believe, for each massage. But they were totally worth the thing because she knows exactly what she was doing. Of course, I had pain at the time because I just had surgery. You take your medicine, your pain meds, probably I would say 15-20 minutes prior. Or usually I'd have her call me, let me know when she's on her way. I would take my medicine. That way when she comes there, I'm already ready. My clothes is off. I'm ready to have, my massage or whatever. And usually after that, I'll hop in the shower and then put my garments back on and lay in the bed. I highly recommend her. I'll put all information in there. She does now have a YouTube channel. So I will link all that stuff in the description box below along with her IG information. Now, I don't know, prices might have changed. I'm not sure, but she's amazing. Trust me, she's totally worth it. I would not recommend you guys, anybody that I wouldn't put my name on, without a doubt. So let's see. Pain tolerance. Okay, so my pain tolerance, I would say, is fairly high. However, I told you guys before, the pain is different for everybody. Now, I've had the normal symptoms, I would say, after having surgery. Burning sensation, mainly because it's like that candela that they put in those areas. That's like a laser. So it's burning the fat, liquefying it, and melting it out. That's how they're able to drain it, okay? So let's be real. That's why you can't go into the sun 6 months after, because you've already been exposed to a laser that's burned the actual fat. I feel like you do, after that, you still have a lot of burning sensation, like your body, you feel like your body is on fire. And I'm not gonna lie to you, you feel like your body is on fire. Even aside from the pain meds, like you feel like you could be on pain meds, you could sleep heavy on the pain meds, but you'll wake up from burning sensation, feeling like you sat out in the sun and got burnt. That's exactly how it feels, but it feels all over the areas that are lipo. You will occasionally have some sciatic pain, well, nerve pain is what I'm saying, and that is burning sensation as well, and that's different from the burning that you have when you're laying down. So say that you feel like, okay, you're burning up, like all of a sudden you're hot, then all of a sudden you're cold. Your hormones and your stuff is going to fluctuate because you had major surgery. Also, one thing I didn't note to you guys before, I had muscle weakness. So when you have a major surgery, you have muscle weakness. Now, and it's different from everybody. I'm older in age. I don't want to say older, but I'll be 38, I think, this year. Yeah. So I'm not no young spring chicken, okay? And I feel like the older you are, your healing is different compared to someone who's 20 something years old. Your recovery time is different. So I would tell you guys to take at least about 2 to 3 weeks off if you can, a month if you can. I went to work back after 2 weeks. I tried to go back a week after, and it's still, I was like, no, because I was standing up. I was kneeling on my elbows, on my knees. I had to get an alternate chair, back and forth. I work on my feet a lot. So for me, I needed that extra rest. Take that time and get the rest. If you could take as much time off as you can, I would do that. Give yourself at least 2 weeks. Then if you have to drive anywhere, you can sit on your BBL pillow, which I use also on the flight. I use a BBL pillow on the flight just to sit for takeoff and sit to land. Other than that, I turned around and I sat in my chair. Kneeled in my chair facing the opposite direction. I live in Atlanta, so it doesn't take that long. It was like an hour and 30 minutes, I think, from Miami. So it was no problem. They do give you a letter from the doctor, and you let the flight attendant know that you had surgery, and they're like, okay, you can walk up and down the aisle if you want to, so you don't get blood clots, but you are wearing your compression stockings. I would say I did feel tightness when I got on the flight. Like when you go up in the air, because of the pressure, you feel like you're not going to explode, but you still feel the air pressure in your whole body because you just had major surgery. And that's 6 weeks after. I'm not 6 weeks, 6 days after. So yeah, some of the pain, tolerance pain, I had burning sensation, nerve pain, and muscle weakness. I already described that. My air flight, that's what I told you, it was an hour and 30 minutes, and how I sat for just the takeoff and the landing, and I actually stood in my seat. Yeah, it takes about 2-3 weeks. I think I pretty much covered everything. If there's anything additional that I didn't cover and you guys want to know, of course, leave it in the comment section below. And I try to be real good about responding to you guys in a timely manner. You can also hit me on Instagram at Runway Addicts. Also, let me see, what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that y'all want to see the body, right? Duh. Okay. Now, I haven't had my massages in over probably a month because of the whole COVID thing. The girl was coming to my home. But because of the safety for my family, I decided to prolong because it's not that serious for me, especially since after a lot of swelling went down. But I still want to do my radio frequency cavitation, and also I want to do the wood therapy because I wanted to slim down now. Oh, also that's another thing, the fajas. My fajas, I wear my stage 2 custom one I got from So Snatched. I'll put that information below. Right now I have on a faja, you can't see it underneath here, but it is a latex one that I paid from Amazon. I think I paid about $30 for it. I love that one. I'm all the way down to the first one. Mine's a size medium, and I'm all the way down to the last thing, and I've been on this one probably for about a week so now. So I'm probably gonna give it another week, and then I'm gonna go order me a small.